All right, we're here with Peter Allen, who just received our March 2013 Member of the Month Award. And we're catching up with him a little bit about his results with us and his experience with us. So welcome, Peter.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
All right.
It's nice to be here.
All right. So tell me a little bit about what made you decide to start working with us, and what kind of was the impetus for you deciding to begin a program with us?
Well, so I had retired from my day job and was trying to get back in shape and getting on my bicycle a lot, doing a lot of walking and things like that. And I was sort of stopped and wasn't really making any progress. And my wife, God bless her, thought that it might be nice if I worked with a trainer, and through another client that you had got me in and working with you a long time ago.
Yeah. So tell me, it's been a while.
It
I
has
think
been a
that
while,
was
yeah.
about 2008.
It could be.
And so we've had a few years together. Tell me a little bit about the more important changes in your body, or the things that have improved for you since our work together.
Well, I mean, in general, if we don't look at the infirmaries that have come along and greeted me, there's generally been a tremendous shift in fat weight to muscle weight, and I've changed dramatically from the kind of weight I carry around. And there's also been weight loss, and so if you couple both the workouts that change all the time along with the diet support that we get with you, then it makes for a pretty complete program.
Yeah. Awesome.
And that's the kind of thing. Now, then you get into the true reasons for my spending time with you.
Let's get into it.
Is that I have had arthritis, and I had a brain hemorrhage, and then now I'm working on a shoulder. And so each of these injuries, I credit you with getting me back to work and back working on my body 3 or 4 or 5 months, 8 weeks earlier. And so my recovery time has been shortened, I think, a lot for me to get back into shape. And that's been really the critical thing. But then the other thing, Sarah, I think is that over these years, one of the things I've come to really appreciate about what you do is you really look at all the muscles. I mean, with everything I do, my core gets stronger. So my core is probably as strong as it's ever been. Even when I was a kid, it's probably as strong. But also, particularly with this latest injury, the shoulder piece, I've become to appreciate what you do with the small muscle groups, the stabilization groups. And I used to joke a lot about the functional part of what you do, and now I truly appreciate it. So,
yes, all right. And you had just watched a thing on the news last night?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It was entitled, "If you want to drive longer, you need to keep working out." Because the working out piece, and it's the functional side of what you do, it's the working out piece that allows you to operate vehicles a lot longer. And as I'm about to be 66 tomorrow, I look to these autumn and winter years and ensure that I'm going to be driving around town. So.
Good. Okay. So tell me a little bit about what's the best part, or the biggest benefit for you in having a coach and being a part of our program.
Well, for me, it's the accountability, and over the years, you and I have had some accountability in some areas, but then dropped them and gained them in other areas. For instance, I don't do the food thing now, but I used to do the food thing, and so now I sort of keep track of it in my head. But I think it's the accountability. There's not every time I come here, the final question typically is, when will you be back?
Yes.
And I think that's one of the best things about it. And in my mind, I'm always thinking about what I can do to come back and either work on my own or work with you or work in class. So.
I remember after your knee surgery, and this is pretty typical for people post-injury surgery, is that there's a bit of reluctance to start again. And I really pushed you, through that kind of comfort zone mentally that's challenging to start again. And then I remember the first day we worked out after your knee surgery, and we did all these different exercises, and you were like in a better mood, and also kind of a little surprised of like how much you could do. So I think that was really, I think that is such a testament to your commitment to your fitness, because that accountability and that keep coming back no matter what happens in life has kept you so strong. and fit and feeling good.
One other aspect of that, I think, is the base that I've developed over the years with you. I mean, I have a pretty strong base from which to, even if I travel for 3 or 4 weeks, I come back. It doesn't take me long to get back into things again, and so I've been truly appreciative of that. Yeah.
So, what would you say to someone if someone is considering, what we have to offer, and choosing one of our programs? What would you say to someone who's on the fence and considering, maybe checking this out?
I've done this with my friends. A couple have joined and stayed, and I think I have to tell you that for me it's like the only game in town. I mean, for me to not have this, I would really worry about how my body is maintaining itself in these last years. So I would say that it's critical to my well-being, and I think that once you get into it and you begin working on these different aspects of your body, I think that the payoff there is there. You need to commit. You need to commit to your body and commit to you, and so that's for me. It's something I wouldn't stop doing. So
it is. It's a big commitment, And some people say you're either going to pay now, or you're going to pay later. However you want to live your life and how you want to feel in your body, right? It's up to us to decide.
Well, I'd rather be driving at 85 and 90 than not.
Yes, I agree.
Why not?
Well, thank you so much, Peter. Congratulations,
You're
our
very
member
welcome.
of the month
Thank
from
you.
March 2013. Awesome.
Thank you.